What's up, honeys? It's KingBritneyChanel and I'm back with another video. In this video, we're going to be discussing Money Yaya, NBA Youngboy, Floyd Mayweather, and Melissia, his baby mother. And I just want to express that I feel like this is the only love that Ayana knows, that she has seen, is dysfunctionality, and I got the receipts inside to prove it. So let's talk about it. Before I get started, definitely make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you're notified every time I drop a video, and I hope y'all enjoy my commentary on this. So let's get into the honey for today's tea. If you're new to my channel, the honey for the tea represents Yahweh, the Most High God's truth, promises, and how we could apply those things to everyday life so that we can learn and overcome a lot of things. Now let's talk about it. Okay, honey, so it seems like Floyd responded to the whole Money Yaya situation and NBA Youngboy situation on social media by, proceeding to put up videos of him teaching his son the fundamentals of boxing and saying, oh, I'm not perfect, but I strive to be the best father possible, which there's no fathers out here but the Most High God, because he is Abba Father. So I guess I'm going to use the word dad. And to me, it's just looking, hypocritical that a lot of people that have been blogging and talking about this, they've been, fanning out over Floyd at the fact that he has money and all this stuff, and he gave his daughter a lifestyle, and he has all of this money, he's the best athlete of all time. Well, he may have been the best athlete of all time, but the facts are in, and we have receipts, that Floyd has not been the best dad of all time, because the only thing that he has showed his daughter is the type of dysfunctional love in this whole situation between her and NBA Youngboy. And the reason that a person like an NBA Youngboy could disrespect a person like Floyd is because they're the same guy. All Floyd has taught his daughter is money, HOEs, and clothes. That's all she's seen. That's all she's known. The mother, the example that Melissia, that she showed her daughter, was to be one of many women in Floyd's girl collection. And people are not saying this. I'm trying to figure out how people are not, just saying what the real is. And I'm just tired of the sorry dudes who all they want to do is fan out over a guy who is just a man like everybody else. And if he doesn't get his life together shortly, he's going to be in for some consequences himself. So the point that I'm making, what a lot of people is not seeing, is that there's been a pattern with this. It doesn't seem like she's seeking an NBA Youngboy for money. It seems like she's seeking NBA Youngboy for dysfunctionality. This is the only love that she has known. Floyd has showed her nothing but a WHORE mongering type of lifestyle. That's it. And nobody was saying nothing about Floyd when Floyd had a girl collection. Nobody was saying any of these things, but they want to judge this young girl, this baby who is 19 years old, and this is the only thing that she has known since the beginning of time, since she's been born. So to me, it's shady, and it's just fugazi to be out here acting like, oh, she chose this guy over her dad and all of this foolish stuff, as if Floyd has been dad of the year. Let's stop. He may have given them money, and anybody with intellectual acuity could clearly see the road that whole money thing is going on. That fiat currency is about to be no more. So anybody with common sense knows that. The only people that stuck on this stupid, oh, this person is the money team, you got on Nikes, I got on Dior, is people that are not intelligent people. People that are two-dimensional, non-intelligent, low-frequency, low-vibrational people. That's the only people that's caught up with the stuff that Floyd was doing. Floyd was on a whole live stream and was saying couldn't even say epidemic, but you running around talking about you got all this money but didn't get, where's the tutorial shit? Where are the tutors and people to teach you how to say words, how to overcome learning curves and that sort of thing. Honey, 50 Cent had a field day with it. I know 50 Cent and T.I. probably is in the cut laughing at Floyd because Floyd has ran around as if he is this perfect example and all of this stuff. He's talked about a lot of people and their parenting skills, their fatherhood, and the rest of this stuff. I remember 50 Cent was one of those people where, you know, a lot of people was coming at 50 for the situation that was going on between him and one of his sons. But 50 Cent ain't somewhere fronting like he's the perfect person. Floyd and NBA Youngboy, they're the same person. NBA Youngboy flex with money, Floyd flex with money. You know, Melissia be on Instagram with G-Wagons and posing cute and talking about her daughter at her 16th birthday party. This is what Floyd and Melissia set the foundation for. And the reason that I'm bringing these points up is because it seems like the focus for the mother, Melissia, was everything is all good as long as I have bags, clothes, shoes, and I'll be in these dysfunctional type of situations. I remember it was a lot of stuff going on back when Bad Medina, one of Floyd's girlfriends from way back when, she was saying that she didn't know that Floyd was still kind of, I guess, seeing Melissia. So there you have that same similar dynamic of Money Yaya seeing Floyd messing with different women, probably seeing the contention between different women, going back and forth, hanging out with the random different girlfriends that Floyd would have around. Floyd had gave Bad Medina money to start a business. He gave Melissia money to start a business. But you know that the catch probably is that Melissia can't really... When have you seen Melissia happy and in love in a relationship with somebody other than Floyd? Because in order to keep and maintain the lifestyle that she probably has, she has to be get into alignment with what Floyd's wants are, to keep the bags, the shoes, the money, the cars, the clothes coming. So this is the type of love that Money Yaya know. This is the type of love. Her mom got a part to play, and her dad definitely have a part to play in all of this. And then people sitting there looking around like, oh, NBA young boy, and he have all these women, and why would he disrespect Floyd? Because he see himself. Floyd has set this example for young men in the community as well to aspire to have girl collections and to be out here looking the type of way that Floyd looks. Floyd may put on a little cologne, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, or whatever he put on, and NBA Youngboy may just be a little, you know, in your face, blunt, ratchet with it, but they the same type of dude. You could clearly see in a lot of these pictures, you see Yaya's World, Jamie Lynn, his assistant E. Kitschy, Melissia, all smiling and cheesing all in one photo. You get what I'm saying? All the dysfunction in all of these photos. And this is what she has seen. In these pictures that's in this video, you basically can see that this is the type of thing that Money Yaya sees. It's her mother smiling happily in pictures with many of Floyd's girlfriends. Also, you can see in these pictures E. Kitschy, which is Floyd's assistant. We don't really know what her relationship is other than being an assistant, because there hasn't been any receipts that I've seen thus far on that. So know if he has, you know, wanted her romantically. But this is a lot for a young girl to see coming into the world. Like, you know, somebody young like Money Yaya. He has had his daughter around many, you know, all of his kids around many of these girlfriends. And this is an issue I believe that the child mother that went on to the glory recently, Josie, had an issue with as well. She mentioned that the reason why she wanted her kids with her or didn't want them with him all the time is because of the lifestyle that he had. It's like he was able to furnish the money aspect, but the values, you know, not putting those important values in the children's life, instead of just showing them that, oh, you could get money, you could do this, and this, and that's not everything. You get what I'm saying? So, y'all, if y'all are looking at these pictures, Money Yaya even had a picture where she was posing talking about Dirty Diana, and her mother is cheerleading under the picture, like with flame emojis. I mean, talking about, oh, when your fiance, you could call your fiance for any little insignificance, and her mother is still under these pictures cheerleading, along with Floyd's assistant under these pictures cheerleading. So this was acceptable, you know, according to the parents. This was acceptable. You know, this lifestyle of dysfunctionality was something that she saw, and then she probably saw that this was acceptable to her parents. You got the father that has a girl collection, the mother that is one of many women who accepted that and just was all good. You know, Floyd got her a business and everything like that, but you know, money isn't everything. Could you have like a healthy relationship to where you could go get a man? Or are you lonely on certain days? You feel what I'm saying? This is the type of stuff that she has seen. The dysfunctionality probably of the women going back and forth. Because we don't know, we don't see everything. Everything ain't going to come on social media. But it was, like I said, contention before with the Bad Medina girl. And many of Floyd's girlfriends have talked about, you know, what type of stuff has happened with Floyd and the rest of that stuff. I mean, he's had many girlfriends, like the ex-fiance Chantel, or I think her name is Miss Jackson, Bad Medina. It's a lot of Floyd's girlfriends have said stuff before. So you could just clearly see that this is the role model that has, or I would say the blueprint for the dysfunction that Ayanna has seen. And so people sitting there fanning out over Floyd and, oh, the disrespect to Floyd. Floyd has disrespected himself. You get what I'm saying? Like, people don't see the importance of values. Money is not going to teach your kids values. You get what I'm saying? He run around and all he talk about, he worships this fiat currency. That's all he does. But money don't buy you class. It don't teach you values. It don't teach you how to be a man. It don't teach a young woman how a man is supposed to love her and value her as a woman. And all of this stuff, this stuff that people worship is going to pass away. The Most High God wants you to focus on Him and the things of Him. And when you worship the Most High God, you get values. You get morality. You feel what I'm saying? And this, honestly, the way the stuff that Ayanna is going through, it seems like a generational curse that's going on. Because typically, if you have dysfunction in your family, or like you see a young man without a father, a lot of times them young men, they grow up and they be an absent father. Or a lot of times, you know, a young woman, she go on to find a dude if her dad wasn't around, or if her dad was around and maybe wasn't the best dad, that emulates the things that her dad would do to the mom. So her dad, you know, has a multiple women collection and, you know, all of that other stuff. And women probably have women squabbling and stuff over him about money and stuff like that. And, or whatever reason those women want to be around Floyd. But money is probably a major motivation. And seeing her mother be complicit and stay around and, you know, put up with that. And so this is what she has emulated. This is what she has replicated. And she went and found her dad, basically. She went and found a dude that's like her dad in NBA Youngboy. NBA Youngboy just, you know, rolls around, always in trouble, and just a little bit more ratchet, but still the same concept. Dysfunctionality, whole bunch of baby mamas and women, and her being like, oh, I'm the fiance to all of this. And then the mother co-signing, and, you know, people have said that, you know, the word is that Money Yaya has said, oh, I'll do anything for you. And I've seen her in videos rolling off lint off of NBA Youngboy. I mean, this whole recent situation with her taking the sharp objects to folks. And, you know, her mother co-signing her saying Dirty Ayanna. And basically that Dirty Ayanna song that NBA Youngboy put out was basically saying that, oh, she slashed the tires on my car, and It was just not a good look. Like, you shouldn't want dirty in front of your name at all. And she all under the thing flames. Like, that's what her mother was under the comments with. Emojis talking about flame emojis and all of this stuff. And basically, support emojis to her wanting to be the fiance to an NBA young boy. But it's honestly, like, if you think about this, y'all, what really could Floyd or Melissia say to their daughter when they are the very exact same story as her and NBA YoungBoy? If you're looking at this whole situation, like, look at these pictures in this video, because I really want y'all to get this. This young girl has grown up hanging out with Floyd's different various girlfriends, seeing Floyd's concubine girl collection, seeing her mother be complicit with all of this, seeing Floyd put his values on earthly, worldly things like this money and the rest of this stuff. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care if you're the best athlete or whatever. You failed in the father department. I mean, I'm going to say in the dad department, because it's only one father. You failed in the dad department in teaching your kids values. Because if you was teaching your daughter values, you would be a stand-up man, not promoting, like I said, WHORE mongering. You would show her faithfulness, because faithfulness is real loyalty. If a man can't even be loyal to his woman, then you could tell a lot about that man. That man is pretty much going to be an immoral dude. He's going to be very disloyal, and anybody trying to do business with that type of person is crazy. I would never trust a person that can't even be loyal to their old lady. That's crazy. You can't trust nobody doing no money business or nothing with a person like that. That's treacherous. But anyway, this is what they have showed her. I don't understand why people is looking surprised, why people is fanning out. Oh, Floyd had all this. And a lot of people that's fanning out is probably because they didn't have a dad in their home, didn't have a man in the home to impart values to them or how they should be treated. And they're just fanning out. Oh, it's their favorite athlete. If you think about what's going on, y'all, like, the youth is on the internet going back and forth with each other as if there was not a huge plot to take people out the game with all this going on with Rona Girl and all this going on right now. So people is really sitting here acting like these, and then they always talk about the youth as if the generations before have not or are not the reason on why the youth is the way that it is now. Because you did not give your children values that they should have had, so that you're supposed to raise up a child in the way that they should go. And clearly we've seen with these club birthday parties that they promoted for this little girl when she was 16, having all of these adult artists perform in the club type of environment. The mother, all she do is post, so for social media, post for the camera, smile with Floyd's other girlfriends, and accept bags, shoes, cars, and all of that, and it's all good in the hood with her. Then the Floyd situation, Floyd run around, can't say epidemic, running around sitting there acting like he's world's best daddy, and life in shambles right now. It's just, y'all, I mean, I don't know how blunt or what I gotta say, or how simplistic I gotta make it, be to paint this picture for these folks. But folks will not talk. I'm telling you, I've been on YouTube looking at people talking about this situation. Folks will not mention how Floyd failed. It's just, this young girl out of control and all this other stuff. They not mentioning how Floyd and her mama failed her. At the end of the day, your dad is the first example of how a man should love a woman. And if your dad is running around, all he care about is, beautiful, like he likes to objectify women, beautiful things and all of that. He's not worried about, saying this is how a man is supposed to treat you. This is that. This is how a man is supposed to love a woman. That is the first example that you see coming up. And you know, like I said, when these men, they run around, they make these families with different women all amongst the place. They don't have time to be with all these different women and all these different kids all amongst the place all the time, and then focus on, because a lot of people like to put that focus on sports. Sports is least of your priority. Your first goal, number one, should be serving the Most High, because everything you do in this life, you're supposed to do to glorify the Most High God. I don't care what nobody say. The second thing is to do your duty as a dad in the head of the household for your family. All this other stuff is extracurricular. That's how you know that these men have not been taught how to be real dads and how to be there for their family. They all worshiping sports and doing all this other stupid stuff and glorifying these rap dudes and all the rest of this stuff that they do, and they don't glorify the Most High in everything they do. They don't talk about, oh, be loyal, be faithful, be, a stand-up individual. They don't, you're not gonna hear them talk about that. They'll talk about, oh, this person got this many KOs and this person can know how to do this as a layup. They'll talk about all of the stuff that really does not matter, because guess what? Where we at right now, they have canceled all that stuff. And what has that done for you or your community? Nothing. That has done nothing for you or your community, boo. It has not opened up no jobs for you. It has not got you out the position that you in right now. It has not educated you. None of that. But they can tell you all about that when they fanning out. And they'll sit there and judge this 19-year-old girl. She getting ready to be 20 in a minute. And talk about, she didn't say anything to defend her dad. Why would she? When the example that was set for her is clear. And like I said, the only reason that a person like an NBA young boy would feel comfortable disrespecting a person like Floyd as a dad is because he already know what time it is. He could clearly see. You can't cast out the enemy, and the enemy is looking at himself in you. What could you say? What could Floyd and Melissia really say to Money Yaya and NBA Youngboy about their relationship? Y'all just tell me. What would they be able to say when the examples that is going on is very clear? Floyd having his daughter around multiple different women on different holidays. All the girlfriends clicked up in pictures together smiling. The dysfunctionality of the going back and forth between different women and then probably arguing. All that has gone on with Money Yaya and NBA Youngboy. The going back and forth with the different baby mamas and different girlfriends and the switching up of girl collections. NBA got a girl collection of different women that he talked to. What is the difference? You cannot beat a pot, like I said, calling the kettle black. And to me, this is seeming like a reap what you sow situation. Floyd has sowed that seed, and now it's back to he's reaping that through his daughter and her current situation. That's just how I personally feel about this whole situation. Him and the mother, they have sowed that seed of the mother being complicit with Floyd and all this foolishness Floyd do. And, putting up with a man to receive luxury gifts and the rest of that stuff with his foolishness that he had going on. And Floyd only being focused on money and worshiping money and whatever else. That's it. That's all I seen him doing. So to be acting like, it's a surprise that the girl is in this situation, to me, is just wow. I'm praying that the Most High, deliver her out this situation. Because you can't choose your family, and you really can't choose what family that you born into. So I'm praying that she get delivered out this situation and she realize that she's much more than this situation. And I don't want this to be the beginning of sorrows for the girl, because y'all know how this type of stuff go. I mean, y'all know that these type of situations, they start to escalate. And now, like I said, that he has claimed her as his wife on live and all of that, that could further escalate this situation. You feel what I'm saying? it was a girl that took, that took one for him. Like, he was out in all the trouble the NBA find himself in. Somebody had, took that ooh la la and they sprayed it up. And one girl had ended up getting clipped for that. So I don't want this girl to be in that same situation. Now, thankful to the Most High that girl, she lived to tell the tale. But I don't want this young girl to be, caught up in a situation, because all these situations lead to is, like I said, them for my man type situations, and them or those ID channel type situations. Y'all know the situations I'm talking about. Do y'all feel that Floyd and Melissia set the stage for this whole NBA YoungBoy and Money Yaya situation to take place? Y'all let me know in the comment section below what are y'all's thoughts on this whole situation. And also, after seeing these receipts, can you see the picture more clearly now? Leave your thoughts on this in the comment section below. It's KingBritneyChanel, and I will see y'all soon on the next video. Thanks for watching. Hey honeys, thank you for watching my video, and if you haven't, definitely make sure you check out my Teespring, KingBritneyChanel Couture, where you can find my latest merch. I upload a lot of new designs frequently, so definitely make sure you check it out. We have mugs, we have wall tapestries, canvas art, pillows, fleece blankets, apparel, and so much more. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all on my next video.